Kills me here. Okay, so we're going to introduce you to Marsha, and I've known her for years and years and years. She helps coaches, speakers, entrepreneurs build their brand. She also was an OG of Hey Girl You Can years ago on Clubhouse, and I have literally watched her build an entire professional speaking business out of LinkedIn. I will also tell you, embarrassing for me, she told me years ago when she started, Tara, get on LinkedIn. Tara, do these things. Tara did not. Marsha did. And now I'm watching Marsha as this high in demand, consistently booked out speaker. So egg on my face, but now we're all going to learn from her and what she is doing. So I'm going to pass it over to you.
Thank you so much, Tara, for having me. But you're a big inspiration to me too, because especially when you're talking to me and helping me climb off of that ledge when I'm like going all over the place. But I am so excited to be here. I am Marsha Hudson, and you can find me anywhere if you put in my name online. But I am very excited about talking about LinkedIn, and you can always get started. But I was on and off with LinkedIn, on and off, because I was just looking at it as another social platform. I was looking at it as posting. I was on and off. And then, like I told Tara, I got serious when I heard all of the things that were happening with LinkedIn. So I decided to get serious about it. And you only need to post about 2 to 3 times a week to build a brand on LinkedIn. And so, as a professor, a writing professor, I'm retired now, but I would tell my students long ago, I would say, guys, put your resumes up on LinkedIn because it's a great place for job seekers. It's a great place to be discovered. And LinkedIn was mostly for job seekers. Well, it is not like that anymore. I think maybe, and I wrote down Katrina and Darlene had some great things to say about storytelling, relationship building, and having a clear message. I got those three from them. But LinkedIn now is a stage. It is not just a place for jobs and resumes. You can find jobs and you can get hired, but it is a stage now. It's a place where you can just really get found because it's a search engine and it's a brand building machine. And I love talking about branding and marketing, especially on LinkedIn. So let me tell you 3 things. It's like Tara was saying, I got serious and stop treating it like a place to post. Posting is not a strategy, okay? And I was doing a training yesterday for a group, and I said, posting is not a strategy, it's a schedule. So if I post 2, 3 times a week, that's a schedule. But a strategy to build a brand, you need a few more things, which I'm gonna share in these few minutes. Now, let me tell you what has happened with me over a year and a half from being consistent with a strategy on LinkedIn. So there are 3 people that I thought about that reached out to me, and people are watching even before they reach out. Okay, the first one is Adam Flores, who is over the Smart Business Mastermind system. And his assistant, Becky Lopez, reached out to me on email and mentioned one of my posts. And people are watching even before they reach out. And she mentioned one of my posts. And she asked me if I could speak in their training to their people. Now, Adam and Becky both kind of reached out to me, and I'm like, wow, is this just spam or what? But no, it wasn't. And it turned out to be a great opportunity, a great paid opportunity. And they gave me an email list of the people who came, which was 103 people on the email list. So now I had 103 people in my constant contact email list. Okay. The second one is Jonathan at GoDaddy. And you can look him up. His name is Jonathan Gronin on the GoDaddy. He is the director of marketing for GoDaddy. Now, they were following me a while with my posts, and I'm going to tell you the 3 things that I did. And then Jonathan reached out to me in the DM on LinkedIn, but I had been on for some months. And he goes, can you do a training on branding for us, for our group, for GoDaddy? Okay. And so I've done several trainings for GoDaddy because of my presence on LinkedIn. I couldn't believe it, right? And now in the messaging, we message back and forth. We're building relationships like Katrina and Darlene said. And the third person is Adam Griggs. Adam Griggs was following me, following me, following me, following me because I have LinkedIn Navigator. I know it's $99 a month, but I can see who viewed my profile. I can DM them. It's great, by the way. And he is the CEO of Clarify. You can find all of these people on LinkedIn. And he had been following me, following me, following me. And one day he asked in the DM, "Can you speak to our group at Clarify?" That was Adam Flores was Smart Business Mind, GoDaddy's Jonathan, Director of Marketing, and Adam Griggs, CEO of Clarify. Okay, so Marsha, what did you do to make this happen? Okay, let me give you the 3 tips that you can do when you're getting on LinkedIn to build your brand. And the new month is coming and you can start it. Number one, I didn't just post. Okay, so if you're on LinkedIn or you're thinking about it, it is a great place and you don't need a big audience. I do not have a big audience. I am not on every social media site. I am not online every day. It is too much. And I like to tell people pick 1 to 2 platforms that you like and where your people are and build your brand. Do it the next 12 weeks, like this book behind me. June is coming. So I don't just post because posting is not a strategy. When I show up, I give value driven content. So when you show up on LinkedIn, or if you're starting to show up as a thought leader and not a service provider. Content pillars, whether it's from my entrepreneur journey, or whether it's from mindset and inspiration, or whether it's from branding and marketing. I post authentically. You don't have to be this old way for LinkedIn, jargony and all of that. Just show up in a consistent, authentic way and create content that people can learn from. And they're like, wow, if this wonderful information that she's sharing is so helpful and free, just imagine what's going to happen when I decide to work with her. You can still get hired on LinkedIn. You can get the attention of decision makers on LinkedIn, but you have to know what kind of content to post that will get their attention. The second thing that I did was, just because LinkedIn is a social site, or Instagram, Facebook, and we're posting, and that's not a sketch, that's not a strategy. I have to do 2 other things when I show up, my 2 to 3 days, because LinkedIn says that's all you really need is 2 to 3 days. I have to do commenting and I have to do connecting. And I think Darlene and Katrina mentioned, so I call it the 3 C's. I'm actually giving a full LinkedIn training. The 3 C's are content, storytelling content, comments. When you comment, and I know Tara had a TED talk, when you comment, your comment should be like a mini TED talk, because other people are going to see your comment. And instead of just saying that was nice or I like that, give it a mini TED talk. You can even ask the AI to give you a mini comment where you show your expertise. You tell the person, great post, great share. Don't override them, and tell them, say something that they mentioned, and make your comments like a mini TED talk. And then their audience will see and go and follow you. Okay. And so the third C is connecting. I like to tell my clients, connect to 3 to 5 people every week. Go read their platform, go read their headliner, go see what they're about. Don't spam or be salesy, but in the DM, you can say, nice to meet you, nice to connect, love your message, can't wait to see what else you have on here. Now you're building relationship, and then later you can let them know the things that you haven't. Okay, so that's the second thing. And the third thing I do as I wrap up, I use LinkedIn to build my audience. I don't have a big audience, but I have business from it all of the time. And I use it to put my lead magnets up. I use it to grow my email list. I can't wait for the Substack, lady. I use it to send people to my Substack. I use LinkedIn to send people to my YouTube channel. I use LinkedIn to send people to my LinkedIn newsletter, because when you create a LinkedIn newsletter once a week, okay, it's a search engine. LinkedIn is a stage. it's a search engine. So LinkedIn is not just a place to get hired, because you will, and not just a place to get found, because you will, but it is a place for your brand to get built and for you to get your bank account built also. So I hope that these three tips helped you if you're thinking about, wow, I never thought about LinkedIn. I never thought. You don't have to have a large audience. You don't have to be on every social site. You don't have to be online every day. And you don't need 10,000 of followers. You just need the right people. If you have 100 people, you just need the right people to show up 2 or 3 days a week, give your value, do your 3 C's: content, comments, connection, and you're going to see that people are watching. Be consistent before they reach out, and then people will reach out to you to do whatever it is you want them to do. Don't forget your call to action. You might want them to book a call. You might want them to go to your YouTube. You might want them to become a client. So I hope that these tips have helped you, and I hope that you look for me and follow me, Marsha Lynn Hudson, everywhere. Thank you so much, Tara.
Well, Marsha, I know you have an offer for everybody too, so I want to give you a minute to share that.
Yes, so my offer is the brand building toolkit and guide. And if you go to Marsha Lynn Hudson, and I think Tara might have the links too, you can go to Marsha Hudson Media, because I created my own media site, and you can go to Marsha Hudson Media. I put it in the chat. You can get my free brand building kit, and it tells you all of these things that we talked about today.
Okay, awesome. I love this. So many people are already saying, I love your energy. I love your energy. She does. Doesn't she just give you so much energy? You feel like you can conquer the world after being around her. So thank you so much. So many great tips. And now I'm excited to go connect with everybody here on LinkedIn. All right.